What is going on YouTube? Dr. Ironbat Prime 2.0 back again with this new video, and as you hit this video, these are my top 10 favorite speedsters and top 10 characters with the power of super speed in the world of comic books. Now I thought I'd do this because, well, for one, it's been a little over a hot minute since my last top 10 on something that's, well, comic book related. But also, I thought I'd talk about one of my favorite things in the world of comics, and that would be speedsters. Now, there are a lot of speedsters with the powered Speed Force in DC Comics, but I thought I'd narrow that down to other characters with the power of super speed and being super fast in the world of, well, Marvel and DC. So I thought it'd be fun and cool to just talk about them, and give you guys my top 10, and let's see what top 10 speedsters are, in my opinion. So let's kick this list off at number 10. Kicking off the list at number 10 is Nova, the Human Rocket. This is possibly a character on his way to the MCU, but there's a reason why Nova made the list. Sure, you could in a way compare this to an intergalactic space superhero, but he's pretty much a hero that is able to fly at warp speed with the power of cosmic, and his helmet gives him the ability to, well, fly at supersonic speed. Sure, you could just say that, well, he's pretty much, well, Marvel's version of the Green Lantern, but Nova is just an all-around cosmic character that's, well, that is able to travel at light speed, and is just, well, one of those characters that has the ability to just be that fast. Hanging the ninth spot on the list is Carol Danvers, aka Captain Marvel. Of course, we all know how crazy powerful Carol Danvers is when it comes to her being Captain Marvel, but I think it's no secret of why she is super fast. I mean, she might not be as fast as characters like Quicksilver or the Flash, but she's pretty fast. With her photon powers and her powers of cosmic, it might be somewhat similar to Nova, but she has cosmic powers that's a little way past and beyond being a lot more powerful than him, that she's able to fly a lot faster and be a tad bit more faster with her cosmic abilities and cosmic flight power. I mean, if you think about it, it's like when the creators were creating her, it's like they said, give her all the superpowers. Give her a crazy amount of cosmic powers, super strength, and super speed. And yeah, that alone makes Carol, like, probably one of the few fastest characters in Marvel Comics. Taking the 8th spot on the list is Princess of the Mysteria, Wonder Woman. Now, we all know the origin story and everything about Diana Prince, aka Wonder Woman, but I think there's a really good reason on why she is ranked one of the top 10 fastest characters in DC Comics. Now, she has been ranked to be one of the top 10 fastest characters in DC Comics, but she's also an Amazon who has been training her whole life to be a lot faster and stronger than other Amazons, and that alone should prove that she's made the list. So she might not have a connection to Speed Force, but she's a character that is able to, well, be, well, as fast as other gods and be the fastest out of all the Amazons. But yeah, that's why I had to throw her on the list. So yeah, she's that fast, she's just that powerful, and again, why she made the list. Sliding in at number 7 is Mercer. If you're in any way familiar with the Eternals or seen the movie, then I'm pretty sure you can guess why this character made the list. If you know the Eternals very well, you pretty much understand that each one of them has a thing for using their own powers and focuses on one superpower, and this is an Eternal that has a thing for focusing his own speed into, well, being super fast. I mean, they are gifted with several abilities and powers here and there, but this is one who mostly concentrates their power on, well, super speed and just being super fast, and kind of like other Eternals have a thing for just using their own type of powers for, well, focusing their, well, one source of power on this one thing. But this is one that prefers to focus his power on, well, being faster than any other Eternal. I mean, there might not be a whole lot of comics on this character, but hey, yeah, I had to throw this one on the list. Sliding in at number 6 is Shazam. Now, with Billy Batson just being, well, a kid possessing the powers of a god, there's pretty much a reason why this super fast character made the list. Now, this is basically a character that has, well, the powers of a god, of course, well, several gods, but he has been able to channel his speed in a very different way, and might not be as fast as characters in Speed Force, but he has the speed of gods. But he has been ranked to be one of the top 10 fastest characters in DC Comics, and runner-up, that definitely makes him, one of the top 10, and why he's, in my opinion, one of the fastest characters. Halfway at number 5 is the X-Men mutant Quicksilver. I'll admit, I know some people might not say he's that fast of a character, but there's a reason why I want to throw him on the list. Now, this is a character that has been able to run at super speed in many different ways, and like most mutants, is just randomly gifted, but this is a character that has super speed in a very different way than most characters in Marvel Comics. So yeah, that's why I wanted him to be on the list. I mean, he's pretty popular by just being that fast, and he's proven himself to be, be able to just, channel his powers and ability of being super fast, and sometimes being a little super strong. I mean, not strong as characters like Superman, but he's pretty much been able to channel his power in a very unique way. Plus, you could say that he is, of course, this world's version of the Flash, but that's kind of sort of a different story kind of thing. But hey, that's just comic books, and that's just what a lot of people think when you compare DC and Marvel together, so there's that. Now at number 4 is Silver Surfer. I'll admit, not really one of my favorite characters or top 10 favorite Marvel heroes, but there's a really good reason on why the Silver Surfer made the list. This is a character that has supersonic speed by traveling really fast in the amount of galaxies, and thanks to his board, he is able to, be as fast as, the speed of light, and be able to be somewhat faster than some other characters here in the Marvel Universe. With all that cosmic power he's got, I mean, that could let alone make him one of the few most powerful characters in Marvel Comics. I mean, not crazy powerful, but powerful enough to withstand super speed, and along with having a crazy amount of strength and power on him to make him just one of the fastest characters in Marvel Comics. Taking the top 3 is Eobard Thawne, aka the Reverse Flash. Now, I know I said that I want to narrow it down of not having too many characters part of Speed Force on this list, but Eobard Thawne is he is the first out of all the Reverse Flash characters to take up the mantle, and there's a really good reason on why he made the list and why I want to throw him, in top 3. Of course, you could say that he is just as fast as the Flash, but he has a way of being, somewhat connected to both the Speed Force and the negative Speed Force, but there were also times where he was able to outmaneuver Flash here and there. I mean, I know there are times where the Flash has been able to outmaneuver him and be faster than him, but Eobard Thawne just has a thing for just having a connection to both Speed Force and negative Speed Force, which let alone also makes him, makes his speed a tad bit more different than the Flash, but also he's a character that, that basically just, again, he recreated the accident that allowed Barry Allen to become the Flash, and again, he created the negative Speed Force, and he just has a strong connection to that. And he has also been considered to be one of the top 5 fastest characters in DC Comics, so that's why he's number 3 in my opinion. Taking the second spot is the Man of Steel himself, Superman. Of course, the Man of Steel had to make the list for, several obvious reasons. He's a character that is a Kryptonian. He's able to be, 10 times faster than a normal human being, and he's just able to travel at, many Machs of a speed that allows him to just, be able to fly faster and stronger than other characters in the DC Universe. That alone makes this Kryptonian, number 2 in my opinion, and yeah, there might be other reasons, but he is one of the fastest characters in the world of comics. Plus, you could compare him to him racing other speedsters here and there, but that's what makes him the Man of Steel. I mean, sure, you could say that, he's faster than other characters here and there, but hey, Superman is ranked number 2, and let's see who's number 1. Taking the first place at number 1 is Rainbow Dash. I'm just kidding, it is 100% the Flash. Did you guys see what I did right there? I did that just for fun, just for a laugh, and just because. But enough jokes aside, I think y'all can take a guess on why the Flash is obviously #1 spot on the list. The Flash has the power of the Speed Force and is also something that other speedsters here and there in the DC universe have, but it is something that the Flash is able to master, and he is able to run faster than anything, be able to time travel different universes, and be able to bend the laws of physics. That alone proves of why, well, the Flash has earned the nickname the fastest man alive. But some of you might even ask which Flash, because there have been several to take the mantle here and there. And that title goes to Wally West, because he is a speedster that's been able to, well, wield the Speed Force in many different ways. And some might say, why not Barry Allen, because he created the Speed Force, but Wally has a stronger connection, and there are several speedsters here and there that have that strong connection. I'll admit Barry Allen's my favorite, but Wally West has a stronger connection to the Speed Force, and he has been able to use it in many different ways, which makes him the fastest out of all the Flashes. Again, Barry's my favorite, but Wally, he is definitely the one to just, well, be the fastest out of all the speedsters. But that about wraps up my list of my top 10 favorite speedsters. Now, I do have some honorable mentions to add in, so here they are. As for the honorable mentions, those would go to Supergirl, aka Kara Zor-El, A-Train, Speed, Connor Kent Superboy, and Speed Demon. Well, that about wraps up my list. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope y'all liked this video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Let me know what your top 5, top 10, however many in the comments down below and all that. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I really hope y'all like my list, like this video. So just to wrap it up, don't forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed already by hitting subscribe right down there. Don't forget to also hit the bell down there so that way you guys are notified whenever my next video is uploaded. Also hit the comments. I'm always reading comments, and hit the thumbs up so I know you like this video or even love it. And don't forget to follow me on all my social media stuff. My social media name is right here, so make sure to follow me. I just might follow you guys back. But until my next video, this is Dr. Iron Bat Prime 2.0 signing out, and I will see you all in my next video.